Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Profitability Power Hour. I am Wendy Y. Bailey, Master Business and Sales Coach, known as your Income Acceleration Mentor. And I'm excited to be here with you. We are now broadcasting live across 5 groups, including my Facebook fan page. I can't see your comments if you're here. Oh, good. I can actually see you. Hello. I can see somebody there. Yay. And I actually can see live comments now. Facebook went through a number of changes because of the privacy concerns. And for a while, we were not broadcasting in groups, but now we're broadcasting in groups. I've also sent a notification to Twitter and to LinkedIn to say that I am here, Facebook Living with you. We're here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Again, I'm Wendy Y. Bailey, known as your Income Acceleration Mentor. And over the past 8 weeks, I've been talking about profitability strategies. I've identified the top 10 for me. There are many more, and I'll be covering some of those as we go forward. But today I want to talk about my profitability strategy number 8, and it is sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw. The expression comes from a book, a very well-known book, the Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen Covey. And one of his principles is to sharpen the saw. And as the story goes, there are 2 lumberjacks who are in contest to determine who can cut down the most logs. And as they're going through the contest, as the contest begins and they start cutting down logs, one lumberjack looks over every so often to see how he's faring with his competition. And occasionally, more than he thought was necessary, he sees the other lumberjack sitting down. He says, okay, well, I'm going to keep chopping because I know I can beat him because I'm continuing to chop down trees. I'm continuing to grind. I'm continuing to do the work to win the contest. At the end of the contest, they get to the end of the contest. And as it turns out, the other lumberjack wins. He had more logs cut down than the one who seemed to be chopping the most. And he says, well, I don't understand how you did that. Every time I looked around, you were sitting down. He said, I wasn't sitting down. I was sharpening my saw. And with a sharper saw, I can cut down far more logs. It's not about the grind. It's not about doing more. It's not about, being on the grind. I want to use that expression because I don't believe in a grind. I believe in a lifestyle business. As a 16-year veteran entrepreneur, what I know is that grind burns you out very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. You don't want to burn out. You don't want to focus on so many unnecessary things. That's the second thing it does. It challenges you and creates a way of focusing on everything without being very strategic in what you focus on. And the third thing about being on that grind is physically, emotionally, spiritually, you end up being depleted very quickly. Even if you're a high energy, you've always taken on a lot of projects kind of person, because that was me. And I burned out. I got to tell you guys, I burned out. So what I learned to rely on is one of my most favorite affirmations. And I actually created a variation of an affirmation that I heard and saw and read from one of my mentors, Simon T. Bailey. Simon T. Bailey, if you don't know him, he's a great person to look up. He's a great person to follow. He is a Hall of Fame speaker. He is just an amazing guy, really, really nice guy. We always kid each other because we have the same last name. We call one another cousin. But Simon T. Bailey wrote a whole book of affirmations. And one of his affirmations, I can't remember the exact way he put it, but the way that I've crafted it is, today I'm willing to be a great steward over my mind, my thoughts, my feelings, my attitudes, and my beliefs. Okay. Today, I am willing to be a great steward over my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, and my beliefs. I think I said it right the second time. I'm going to say it one more time. Today, I am so willing to be a great steward over my thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs. Now, what that says is you're not out of control. Like, you're just not willy-nilly going through life. You have the power to do the things that will serve you well mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And what I want to give you today in the way of content is really some of the key areas that you can focus on to be that good steward, to be that great steward over your thoughts and feelings and emotions and beliefs. First of all, let me say, I believe in affirmations. I totally believe in affirmations. I even have a manifestation app. That's what I call it, that pops up on my cell phone several times a day to remind me of my affirmations. And I'm going to open it so you can actually see what it looks like. It's called You Are Creators. You Are Creators is the name of the app. And what I've gone so far to do is to store my affirmations, my favorites, into my affirmation app, into this app. It's available. This is an Android, so it's available on Android. It's also available from the Apple Store. So I load them up. And some of my favorite affirmations: keep up the good work, because we all need encouragement. Some of my other ones are this or something better now, manifest for me in perfect timing. That's another one for me. Let me go to how can you be the greatest version of yourself today? So affirmations can be anything. They can be thoughts, they can be questions, they can be words of encouragement, they can be quotes that are inspiring to you. They can give you a lot when you utilize them. So affirmations is a big way to fuel your mind and feed your spirit with all things wonderful. Let me say something about feeding your spirit. I'm not a big news junkie. There's some folks who watch CNN, Fox News, CBS, ABC, NBC. CNN, you just really want to drink in the latest news of the day. I can't do that, because I'm an empath, and what I see on the news really does affect me emotionally. And rather than put myself through that, because I got a lot of climbing out to do when I do that, I just don't watch the news. I get little bits of social media news. I get little bits of news here and there from the previews to the news when the news is about to come on and I'm watching something on TV, and that's plenty for me. And I am very informed about what's going on in the world. However, I get to choose what I allow into my spirit on a daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, minute by minute basis. Okay, I get to choose. So affirmations help me, first of all, to feed my spirit with really encouraging and positive and amazing bits of information and encouragement and empowerment as I see fit. Okay, so affirmations are one way to sharpen your saw. The other way that you can sharpen your saw is to really manage your self-care in a big way. Manage your self-care. You get to choose what self-care means for you. For some people, it's long baths, it's candlelights, it's, aromatherapy, whatever that is for you. Choose how you manage your self-care, and make sure you do it regularly. Self-care is not something that you take lightly. What I mean by that is every day you need something that feeds your spirit and soul. Your self-care needs to be fed regularly to counter everything that we face in the world in which we live. Okay. So the first thing is affirmations. The second thing is managing your self-care. And the third thing I want you to do is manage the joy in your life. Manage the joy in your life. When you think of family and friends and all of the different activities that you can engage in throughout the course of your day, laughter is really, really great. That brings me joy to laugh. So if I can read something or have a delightful conversation with a client, a colleague, or a friend, that brings me joy. And I want you to focus on bringing joy into your life every single day. Every single day, you need some joy. Years ago, I read an article, and it was about hugs and self-esteem. And the article said that you need at least 12 hugs a day, 12 hugs a day to maintain healthy self-esteem. 12. So I'm a hugger. If you ever meet me in person, I'm going to hug you. Okay. And when I go to networking events and I ask for permission, I hug people. I say, oh, I'm a hugger. They reach out to shake my hand. Oh, I'm a hugger. I reach out and shake, and hug them. But I ask for permission. And, that's important when you're a hugger like I am. But I'm bound and determined to get all 12 of my hugs all the time. When I see my son and his girlfriend, we hug probably 12 times from the time that we meet to the time that we, are greeting each other, all the way to the time that we're departing from one another's presence. We probably get our 12 in right there in those few minutes that we're spending time together. Hugs are really, really great for self-esteem. I totally believe in that article, and I totally support what that article said about those 12 hugs and healthy self-esteem. So managing your self-care and really inviting joy into your life every single day, and managing your peace of mind and your soul and your spirit with affirmations are just 3 ways. There's some other ways. I'll share some other ways. Prayer and devotion and all that you do spiritually to nurture your soul are very important to really being a great steward in your life. I was listening to a radio program in the car the other day, and it was one of those that has music, one of those programs that has music, and it also has a time when people call in and they share things. And one of the callers was calling in to apologize to her boyfriend, her mate. And what she said was, oh, I said some really mean things to him. I just wasn't nice to him. And when he does things that make me unhappy, I just can't control myself. I just can't help myself but to say these mean and ugly things to him. And as I listened to her speak, what I realized is that, and not a new realization, but I wish I had been able to call in at that moment and share with the caller, you absolutely can control your thoughts. You actually absolutely can control your actions. You absolutely can control what comes out of your mouth. There is power in what you say. Once it comes out of your mouth, you can never get it back. So managing your joy, your emotions, your thoughts, what you feed your spirit, looking at ways to empower yourself and build healthy esteem for yourself, and then recognizing the power of relationships. When you value relationships, you care about what you say to people. You don't want to hurt other people's feelings. Even when other people are hurting your feelings, there's a way for you to deal with it that makes you a great steward over your thoughts and your emotions and your feelings and your beliefs and your attitudes and your actions. Everything you do is a choice. So when you choose to use affirmations to support yourself, to empower who you are and what you're doing in life, when you choose to manage your emotions in a way that says, I want to have healthy self-esteem, and I care about the people who are part of my life, and I really do want to make an impression on folks that is a lasting one, that's highly favorable. When you pray and you really nurture your soul and feed your soul with scripture or prayer or your connection and relationship with God, you are really doing those things that will make you a great steward over your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your attitudes, your beliefs, and your actions. Because it really is about your choices, your actions and your choices, and how that shows up for you in your life. Okay, I'm Wendy Y. Bailey, Master Business and Sales Coach. This has been the Profitability Power Hour. I'd love to stay in touch with you. I'm here every Wednesday around 5 p.m. Eastern. If you are watching the replay, please below the video, just hit hashtag replay to let me know that you were there, or you can like or love the video. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to field your questions. You can find out more about me. I'm Wendy Y. Bailey across all social media platforms. And you can also learn more about me at morecoachingclients.com or businessbeyondlimits.com. I'll post those below in the main video on my page. You can find out a lot more about me. You can also join me for Income Acceleration Day, because what I do is I'm a business and sales coach, and I work with my clients helping you on income acceleration, and Income Acceleration Day is focused on helping you to craft your own personalized profitability plan. Take care, everyone, for now, and I will see you next time.